This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Englewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. Gets a chance to start with a short field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Back in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They open the championship game with a pass. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He has nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical the scoring drive. Great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. There's contact in the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost the third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Breaks loose at the 15. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He's got room to run.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught by the receiver.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
16, Penn State, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Rhodes. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Second down after that previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fights off the defender. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the outlet. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out the catch made. And led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Design quarterback run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks it through with confidence.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense heads back out onto the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He hands it off from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. On the run, he's looking deep. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Riggs. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The offense stays on the field now, multiple possessions. Easy choice. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
But these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. On the return of fumble. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down, I think this one's all but over.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Here's a handoff testing in the middle. Lucini able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
The receiver makes the catch. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.